All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're back on the 4Runner. We're gonna get it in the shop and get it cleaned up and hopefully fix that check engine light. Let's get to it. All right, now that we got her in the shop, she's running nice and smooth. She does have a check engine light, but that is because of an O2 sensor. So now we're gonna clean it out and see if we can't make this thing look a little better. Here's a before, just full of junk. It's just real dirty. So let's go around and show you everything. Runs like a top though. Rice Krispie treats, just stains everywhere. Real dirty. There's my O2 sensor. We got treasure, we got lots of stuff. So let's see if we can't make this look a little better. All right, now that we got all the crap out of it, you can see just how disgusting this thing is. I mean, she's dirty. Oh, forgot these. Yeah, but she's pretty dirty. But that driver's seat, it's not torn. It's not torn anywhere, just really dirty. So I'm gonna see if I can't get this cleaned up a little. I'm gonna vacuum it out and then I'm gonna use my extractor and see just how much we can get out of this thing. Cause I mean, she's stained just about everywhere. So let's see what we can do. All right, we got all of it vacuumed out. Now I'm gonna spray all this down with Tough Stuff and some carpet cleaner and let it sit on there, as well as any other stains. And then I'll spray it again and then I'll scrub it. And once I'm done scrubbing it, I'll extract it out with my extractor. And hopefully we get this looking a little better at least. So let's try. I found that Tough Stuff works really well on these stubborn stains. If you spray it, let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes, come back, give it another spray, let it sit for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then you try to extract it out, it'll actually come out instead of just sitting there. You can see it's already pulling some of this up. So I'll let it sit for a minute and then I'll spray it again and then I'll try to extract it out. All right, we've let it sit for about 10 minutes now. So now we're gonna come in with my extractor, $100 extractor on Amazon. It works great though. So I'm just gonna extract all this out and see how it comes out. And just like that, one run with the extractor and we already got it looking this good. Now there still is a couple little darker marks like right there. You can barely tell. From back here, you'd never know. But if we sit those with some Tough Stuff on it for a little bit, those will come right out too. So I'm just gonna hit it with a little more Tough Stuff on those areas, let it sit, come back, and then we'll get every little last stain out. Cause there's still a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. All right, and here's what it looks like with one more pass with the extractor. Now these were never gonna be perfect. These were pretty bad, but if I kept going on it, I could probably get the little brown spots out, but it honestly looks worse on camera than it does in person. I can barely see them in person. And compared to what they were before, they're great, because they were black before. So I'm gonna call that good and move on to the other side. And this was the good side before. Now look at it. Okay, now I'm just gonna do the same to all the rest of the seats and we'll come back in a minute and see how it looks. All right, now that the seats are done, this one I couldn't get perfect, but it's good enough. Now that the seats are done, I'm gonna do the door panel carpets and then I'm gonna work to the actual carpets because there's a lot of work to be done there. And then I'll go up and clean all the trim pieces. So let's get to it. I thought I should also mention, you don't need an extractor to do this. You can do it with the microfiber cloth and just some Tough Stuff. It just takes a lot longer and a lot more scrubbing. But An extractor makes it really easy. But in places like this, where my extractor can't get back in there, I'll just get some tough stuff and a microfiber and we'll get that cleaned up. All right, we got the interior cleaned up some. I still need to put this panel back on. It's in the back, but it's a lot better than it was. There's a lot less stains everywhere. It's pretty good overall, but now I gotta figure out how to get in there because it's locked and it's dented in. So, yep. But seats are a lot better than they were. Not perfect, but a lot better. Okay, now we're gonna go underneath, see how she looks under here. And everything looks all right. But the reason we're under here is because we need to change that O2 sensor because it's throwing a code. That's why our check engine light is on. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that off. It's a weird one. It's bolted in, not screwed in. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt that and toss our new one in. Something else I forgot to mention, the dude did say he put a whole new rack and pinion in it and every suspension and steering component in the front end. And from what I can see, it has new lower control arms, new rack and pinion, new ball joints, new tie rod ends, new shocks and struts. It looks almost brand new under here. It's got a little weep from the motor, but just about every like car does. All right, not only do we have it looking good, we also have no check engine light now. We got that sensor replaced, and that seems to have taken care of it. So I think we're doing pretty good. Listen to how smooth this thing runs. I put a new battery in it because it was dead. Checked the coolant level. It was up to the top in the right color. The oil was up to the top and perfectly clear. All the other fluids look good. It's not leaking anything. For $1,000 bucks, I think we're doing pretty good. And she looks pretty cool.